Hey, what is going on, everybody? Jacob here with Asparian and Company, and on today's vlog, we're going to be reviewing the market update numbers for Durham Region as of April 2019. Now, as always, please keep in mind, this is a general overview for all of Durham Region. Every single city, as well as every neighborhood within those cities, are going to have varying numbers. So, if you're interested to find out what your home is worth and you're thinking about selling, never hesitate to get in touch with us. We offer a free, no obligation market evaluation for you all out there. And if you might not necessarily want to meet with a real estate agent just yet, we've got the solution for you as well. Click the link below or go to homevalue123.ca. Type in your information and we'll send you a free online market evaluation. And like I said, there's no cost or commitment for any of this. Now, having said that, let's jump right into the numbers. Now, when we look at total number of listings that came to market in Durham Region, we almost had 2,000 new listings hit the market, and that's actually almost a 4.5% increase from a year ago. Whitby's actually the leader of the pack with a 19% from a year ago, and Clarington's down almost a full percent when it comes to new listings that have hit the market. Now, total number of sales in Durham Region has actually cracked the 1,000 mark. It was 1,075, which is a 15% increase from 2018, which is great news. Ajax leads the way with almost 25% increase in total number of sales that they saw a year ago. And Clarington is at the very bottom with an increase of just 2.5% from last year. However, when we look at the average sales price, which is really at the end of the day what most people really care about, the average sales price is $612,000 for Durham Region. That's a 0.5% increase from a year ago. This is not shocking. This is actually good news. What this means is we're noticing that the prices have stabilized. You're going to see seasonal changes month over month, but $612,000 average sales price in Durham Region is extremely healthy. Now, when we look at the total days on market, we're sitting at just under 3 weeks at 20 days. That's actually pretty good. 20 days on market for all of Durham Region. Now, that means that's the average, which means there's quite a few homes that are actually selling quite a bit quicker than that, but 20 days is fairly quick. Now, this is what is helping result in our months of inventory sitting at 1.9. What's months of inventory? If we were to stop listing today, but we kept selling at the current rate that we've been selling for, how long would you run out of inventory? It's a great way to gauge the amount of inventory versus activity. And we're at 1.9 months, which is actually a seller's market. Anything under 4 months of inventory is a seller's market. It's 4 to 6 that is a balanced one, and anything over 6 months is a buyer's market. So we're not even anywhere close to being a buyer's market. Another interesting stat that the real estate board has started to keep track of is sales to new listings ratio. So that means with however many homes come on the market, how many of those are actually selling? And believe it or not, Durham Region's rate is 53%. That means 53 out of 100 homes are selling when they come on the market. But on the other side, 47 people who are listing their homes are not selling. That's quite a high number. We actually had a client purchase a home this month, and she did not want to put a inspection condition. And that's one thing I really get all the time is, do I really need a home inspection? Buying a home is expensive. I understand that. You've got land transfer taxes, lawyer fees, moving costs, and you're trying to cut corners wherever you can. The home inspection is the most important aspect of buying a home. It's only $400 or $500, which is still a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things with how much you're spending when it comes to purchasing this home, it's a drop in the bucket. You would never buy a car without taking it for a test drive, so you should definitely never buy a home sight unseen. Always get an inspection. There's ways around it to make sure you're still competitive if you're in the multiple offer situation, but I highly recommend you get an inspection. She ended up buying, we did the inspection, everything was clear, and so she said, oh, there goes $400. Well, no, it's $400 is peace of mind to understand that, okay, I'm buying something that doesn't have any defects, that's not going to just be a money pit for me down the road. So at the end of the day, you might want to get, you're going to get excited about the real estate search and you don't want to lose out on a home, but you have to keep in mind that it's still your most expensive asset and it's an investment. At the end of the day, you want to make sure you're making money on this purchase. Sellers, you have a lot of competition right now. Average sales price is still fairly high, so people are getting a good bang for buck for their property, but you have to make sure you're priced well. Staging and marketing are going to support your property. You're going to make sure you're going to get a lot of exposure and your home shows very well, but you want to make sure you're priced in line with these. If you're not getting a lot of activity, you want to figure out why. Are you priced too high? If you're sitting there in your neighborhood and you're the only one that's been on the market and you've seen a bunch of homes come up on the market and sell, that right there tells you there's something either pushing the buyers away from your home, but more than likely it's just overpriced. It's not the right price point that it needs to be at to make it enticing enough for these buyers to want to come in. Where's the market headed? Everyone's going to give you a different prediction as to what's happening with the real estate market. I can make a case for the fact that the market's going to crash, and I can make a case for the fact that the market's going to do well. I was just at a economic update that was held by the City of Oshawa with TD Canada Trust. So that's just one of the main banks. And they believe that we're in a consolidation phase right now for Canada. I do agree with that. I think we're going to go through some sort of a correction. However, we are very unique when it comes to Durham Region. Durham Region is this nice little pocket of undervalued real estate when you look at all the different areas around the GTA. You've got Peel, York, all these different areas are so overvalued compared to us. In addition to that, we have a ton of government investments coming our way. The Metrolinx is expanding all the way to Bowmanville. You got the 407 expansion, and you've got all private sector companies really making heavy investments in Durham Region. So over the next 5 to 10 years, I truly do believe that the real estate in Durham Region is going to continue to grow. Our employment is strong, population growth is strong. These are all fundamentals to having a long, sustainable growth in the real estate industry in the particular area. What's going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months? I have no idea. But you should not be buying a home if you're not willing to stay there for at least 3 to 5 years. And 3 to 5 year outlook, I'm putting my money on it. The fact I would guess that we're going to be doing okay. But again, you never know. There could be a lot of things happening outside of our control. But when it comes to real estate, demand, values, and what we offer, I believe Durham Region is going to continue to see explosive growth. And I won't be surprised if our average sales price hits $700,000 in the next couple of years. Anyways, that's it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I want to also mention we have a free home buyers seminar taking place May 29th at the Cork and Bean. We're going to be doing this probably every month or two. There's absolutely no cost or commitment for any of this. All we're going to be doing is talking about the home buying process, things you got to watch out for, pitfalls you have to avoid that could end up costing you thousands of dollars, as well as answering any of your unique questions. So if you'd like to attend, please feel free to shoot me a message. We'd love to put you on the list. Everyone who attends is also going to get a home buyer's guide, which is going to be basically what we're going to be talking about, but in print form. If you'd like a guide and you don't want to attend a seminar, we'd be more than happy to fire that off to you as well. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Any questions or comments, please never hesitate to let me know. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.